I heard about these two ladies who died and went to heaven. Peter met them at the front gate and said, "You'll be happy here if you follow this one simple rule. Don't step on a duck. If you step on a duck, they make a terrible racket." A week later, one of the ladies stepped on a duck. Peter came up to her with a very unattractive man. Nothing appealing about him at all. He said, "As your punishment, you're going to be chained to this man." Hearing that, the other lady made sure she did not step on a duck. About a month later, Peter came up to her with the most handsome man, amazing physique, looked like a movie star. The lady was thrilled. She couldn't believe it. She said to the man, "I don't know what I did to deserve to be chained to you." The man replied, "I don't know what you did, but I stepped on a duck." You're welcome. So yesterday I had to move a bunch of the taps I had over on this side. So this is right across from the house. So our driveway is right here. You drive in, garage is right there, and house is literally right in front of me here. So behind me, I had a bunch of maple trees. I think I had about 10 or 11 taps in here, but I was getting literally nothing from them, not even a drop. And I think it's because it's so shaded, this area. I didn't really think about it when I originally tapped them. I just thought, oh, well, it's literally right in my driveway across from the house. It'd be super easy to collect. So that's why I tapped a bunch here. But it's surrounded by like fir trees. So there's a bunch of like shade casted all around it. So what I did is I just took them and I relocated them right across the driveway onto the other side, because the other side of the driveway gets so much sun. Like all morning, the sun rises right on that side of the driveway and goes all the way around. So it's basically casting sun on the opposite side of the driveway for the majority of the day. Whereas on this side, with all the fir trees and stuff around it, it just doesn't get any sun. So they're all moved. So yesterday, I just went and I moved those and I tapped a couple more trees along the driveway. So I have a total of 39 taps going up the driveway. Most of them were running yesterday. I thought it would be running a lot because yesterday it got up to 19 degrees. It was the warmest day we've had. And I thought that a ton of them would be dripping. Unfortunately, it was one of the worst days for collecting. I don't understand what happened there, but I mean, we still have a lot of snow. And I was talking to our cousin who's like an hour and a half away, and he has trees as well that he's been tapping. He said yesterday was one of his worst days too. Like compared to some of the colder days, it was actually worse than some of the colder days. So that made me feel better that it wasn't just here, but he didn't have a great day of collecting either. So I don't know what's up with that. But it's a little chilly right now. I think it went down to -2 last night, and it's supposed to go up to about 14 today. So I'm hoping as it warms up, they start going. I don't hear anything yet, but I'm going to take a peek to the ones that I just moved over to the opposite side of the driveway. I'm going to take a peek at them, see what's going on there, and then I'll probably head back to the actual, like the back sugar bush, the one that we did last year, same area as this year. I want to count them just so I know how many I have total. So again, 39 going up the driveway. I'll count how many are back there, but I think there's 40. There could be more. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll go count them, check the sap situation. I checked it yesterday morning and it was like brutal, so I didn't even bother going back in the afternoon. Today I have some homeschool kids coming, and they're gonna have like a walk through the sugar bush, watch the boiling, the collecting. They're gonna watch the whole process. So that's why I didn't bother collecting again yesterday evening. I wanted to make sure that there's gonna be enough sap to even boil today. So that'll be a fun day for Sam and the kids. We'll roast marshmallows and hot dogs and see if we can boil down some sap. So let's just check. I'll show you the ones that I moved and we'll check them. Here's the driveway, and here's where I moved them to. Literally just right across. So there's quite a few over here now. And then all the way up this side of the driveway, I have no more taps. So all the way up the driveway on that side is where they are. And up here, once you go around a bend, there's a patch of sun. And I have about 5 taps on this side of the driveway in that one area only. The rest are all on that side of the driveway. So we'll head in and see what's in there. Not much. Not dripping either, so hopefully it picks up as the day goes on and it warms up. Nothing there. Oh, there's a drip. Yes, there's a little. So I wasn't even able to collect all that much today. I mean, between the two of them, maybe a whole pail, which I think is 40 liters worth. So it's just, I don't know what's going on this year. So I counted, up the driveway I have 39 trees tapped, and in the back sugar bush we have 47 trees. So I have a total of 86 trees tapped. And last year we did, at the beginning of the season, we had a bit of time that was, we weren't collecting a ton, but then it really started going, and it just seems so late in the year this year for that to be happening. So I don't know, it must just not have started yet, but because the weather has been so crazy, like yesterday got up to plus 19, and then at night it drops down to minus 2. I think today is going to high of plus 10 or 11 or something, maybe a high of plus 14 later today. So like the temperature swing, I don't know if that's affecting it or what's going on, but this year has been drastically different than last year. So I'm hoping that the season is just getting started and, you know, the weather continues with the minuses at night and warm during the day so that it runs for a couple of weeks and we get like a good flow. But I think I'm just going to not check it for a couple of days. So hopefully when I do check, they're at least half full, the buckets or something, because it's frustrating walking through there and getting like just the tiniest amount in my buckets. So I mean, I have the homeschool kids coming today, so we may boil what I have, but I won't be checking again for a few days, that's for sure, and just hope that there's a lot next time I check. We'll see. So it's a little later in the afternoon now. The homeschool kids have left, and we're just going to go see if we got any more sap throughout the afternoon. Let's go have a peek.
Don't fall.
This snow is really melting a ton and there's mud everywhere. It made me realize that I need like a whole other load of rock at the driveway because there's a lot of mud.
Holy smokes, almost fell. Gotta be careful. So it ended up being a strained MCL from that fall the other day. Whoa! Ah. 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 Oh, my knee popped right out. It don't feel too bad, but probably don't want to do it again.
No, I don't imagine.
Said a couple of weeks, few weeks, should be all right. So here's hoping.
He'll do anything to get out of carrying buckets, won't he? Now I have to lug them all.
Yeah, I will. I'll get hit by a car if I gotta. Worm. Oh, that actually hurt. I gotta be careful.
Are you coming, crippled? Don't bust up your leg at the beginning of maple syrup season. You're a real pain, you know that. Well, I mean, at least it's dripping.
At least they're not useless year round.
Like
Thank
who?
you.
Oh yeah. Look, it's dripping all right. I mean.
Oh my land, that's it though?
Yeah.
Holy frig.
I know. It's just like frustrating to say
It's
the
fall.
least.
I mean, look at all the snow in here still, right? It is getting down. I mean, there's a lot of snow over there.
There is.
I mean, this one's not bad, but there's still snow around
everywhere.
But it should hopefully soon. This is usually one of the better ones, so.
I know. And I collected at, I don't know, 12 o'clock or something earlier today.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to think. Drives me crazy.
Stupid.
Yep.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
So as we mentioned before, we got rid of our hens back in December because we wanted a better setup for them over the winter. So We have one coming in the mail, but there's been like major back orders and stuff getting it to Canada. So it should hopefully be here soon, but we did find some chickens. The same guy we got our last hens off of, he has more hens again available at the end of next month. And they were perfect. Like they laid pretty much within a day or two of bringing them here. They were great layers. So we know that he has good hens, and so he has new ones available that are, you know, I don't know, six months old or something, just about 6 months old. So they're going to start laying, and they'll be ready around, like I said, the end of next month. So if our new coop isn't here, we're going to set them up in here in that old chicken coop that we used last time, and they'll just stay in there until the new one is here. So the main thing with this is that we didn't want to leave them in it all winter long until we had it, you know, set up better. So if they're coming at the end of April, the weather's going to be a lot warmer by then. The snow's all going to be melted around it, and they'll be fine in there until we get them into their new setup, which will hopefully be here by the end of April, May, something like that. They won't be in it for too long, but it's set up with nesting boxes and a whole bunch of stuff already, so it'll be a good little spot for them, at least to spend a few weeks while we wait for the coop to get here. So we're excited. I can't wait to have the girls again, to have fresh eggs. I miss not being able to go collect my eggs every day. Why are you yelling out here? What's all the yelling for? Now you're quiet. Mama's here, you're quiet. Because we're always constantly spending money to buy eggs. So it'd be really great to just be able to walk out back here. So we're just going to start with, I think, 6 again, because that's what we did last year, and it seemed to be enough eggs for us anyway. So we're going to get the 6 girls, and then if we're finding we want more hens, the new coop setup that we're getting, it only is going to house, I mean, between 6 to 10 anyway. So what we're thinking, if we do decide that we want more and we want to get a rooster again, then we'll just set this up a little bit better, maybe put a heat lamp or something in it. We'll get it fixed up so that we can buy more and buy a rooster and have them set up in that pen. So I mean, it's definitely still usable. It just needed like the heat lamp and a few other things, and because we were running power at the time, and it kind of all happened at once, and we didn't really have a way to keep them fully warm over the winter. So we have all summer now to fix it up and get it ready for next year, and maybe we'll get the same type of Huey because we really liked him. He was like, I think he was a Jersey Giant Chancellor mix. And we really liked him. The girls were Bovan Browns, and that's the same type we're going to get again because they're just a great chicken. We really enjoyed them, and their eggs were always really good. So yeah, can't wait to have them back, and be my morning thing to go talk to them and see them in the morning, give them their food and water. So wish us luck on the whole sap situation. Hopefully it starts coming in the next, I don't know, few days or whatever. Tomorrow, my kitchen cabinets are arriving. So that's super exciting. So we're going to head back inside for a few days, and we're going to be taking down all the old cabinets, kind of rearranging the sink and the fridge, and the oven all has to be moved into place. And then we're going to put all the new cabinets up hopefully on Thursday. We have help coming to help with that. Jeremy's cousin Trent, he's helped a lot with the house, doing a few things here and there, and he'll be able to do that because he's put up lots of cabinets, so he'll be able to help us with that. And Jeremy's bum leg, not like he can be lifting a lot, so we'll hopefully get that done Thursday. Then we'll measure it all and get the countertop all ordered. It's ordered, it just needs to all be cut to size. So once it's all measured, we can get that cut to size and hopefully have it by the weekend or early next week. And my kitchen is going to look completely different, which is going to be really awesome. I'm super excited for that. It'll transform the whole place. And then we'll get back out here and hopefully be boiling again. Hopefully the saps really starts going over the next few days while we're in there doing that. And then we have a big boil sesh. That'd be pretty awesome, instead of firing up the boiler and then we're done in no time because there just isn't a ton. So anyway, I'm going to head in there and we're going to start taking down some cabinets and getting the house ready for the new stuff coming tomorrow. See you in the next one.